I'm standing on top of the tallest turret tower, and I'm about to do something crazy. I'm tired of using rockets, so I thought of a better solution to just to just launch myself instead. That's awesome. I love that. I love that so much. But we've been doing some work on the forest actually, and I've done actually quite a bit of work. So I've put some mini trees in, just along like the side of the path. I think that's all of them. I think that's all the mini trees I've done. And also I've switched up the leaf color. You could look up and you could see that it's birch leaves. But if you look down here, then you can see that there's some oak leaves in here. They're shadowed by the, tall trees. But just been doing a little bit of work, put some more moss on the ground, and just decorating this area a bit more, just so it all feels like a forest, and it absolutely does. It's definitely getting there. But I do have a question for you guys. Do you want me to show the building of the forest on camera, or like maybe even through like a time lapse or something? Or do you want me to just do it as a small side project I can work on, in between episodes? Let me know. I think a small time lapse would be nice, but I don't think we need a whole walkthrough of just just me building trees. But yeah, you could just let me know, and that'd be awesome. Today's episode, I have two major plans. First of all, we have this beautiful path, and I've done a lot of work off camera, and I've got this path to go all the way down here, and then it meets right there. Alright, so if we come up here, then we have a little tunnel. And this is what I'm gonna start. I'm gonna start a tunnel through the mountains, because I've realized after doing, hold on, I also curved this path down the hill, and after doing this path, it took me so much longer than it needed to be. It took me so long just to get this path all figured out and like just on the ground and everything. It was kind of a pain, I'm not gonna lie. And I was like, man, doing this but worse for the other side of the mountain, that's just not gonna cut it. It's not gonna cut it at all. So I figured we might as well just come through here, bring this path up to this, and then we're gonna go cut through the mountain this way, and we're gonna go this way, and eventually we'll end up here, which I'll get the whole measurements through, but it's like right here, and then we turn, go right here. So we're gonna have to go over some caves and stuff. Like this whole thing, we're gonna have to, like, once we cut through, we'll come out right here. So I'll have to like block it in and like mark it with like stone and everything. And there's another small little cave here too. But I'm just gonna get those out of the way. I'm not like too concerned about those. Like, I just want the tunnel to go through the mountains. Yeah, other than that, let's get started on mining this place out. And there it is. It's all done. So I got all the details in. I named it Rimeguard Pass, which I don't know if I'm gonna stick with that name. So for now, it's Rimeguard Pass. Maybe I change it to something else. Oh my goodness! Can't get me in here. Oh! Not gonna lie, jump scared me like crazy. Apparently, I haven't slept in a while. Anyways, well, here's the whole cave. I got a bunch of cobblestone, got the path down. I've got these spruce support beams just holding up some rocks and stuff. Torches, pretty simple, pretty basic stuff, but I think all came together really well. I think it's a nice addition, and it adds another thing that I can walk or even go through by horse. So I think that is always perfect. I love connecting everything. But now we are officially, Rimeguard is officially connected to my house and Greenvale. So that is now connected, which is really, really cool. I have two things to say. Number one is that I'm sick of building in gray. As you can see, the past few builds I've done, gray, 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 brown, highlights, but literally all gray. Every single thing is gray. I shouldn't say that I'm sick of building in gray. I'm sick of building in monotone, duller colors. Because if we look at the village, it's brown highlights with some pale yellowish, like walls and stuff, which looks good, and I like that. But like, we also look at the castle, gray, gray, orange roofs, but mostly gray. My house, I think my house is somehow one of the most colorful things right now. And I love how I did the texturing on this one. I love how I did the texturing on my house. So I really want to build in color. Here's not the right place. And also, as you can see, I have 6 firework rockets. That's not very nice. That's not very fun. It's the whole reason I built my little launch pad up at the top towers, because I was tired of using rockets to get to, like, different places. You know, to be fair, I could have just glided off this section, but that doesn't get me as far sometimes. If I want to go to, like, the church or the crypt or something, sometimes gliding from here to here doesn't get me as far. So that's why I built the launch pad. I think just getting some more rockets would be perfect. And I'm not gonna lie, gunpowder is not the problem. I used to have a sugarcane farm right here. Just go along the river, but since I've transformed it, I don't want it to look ugly and have just sugarcane going along the edge of the bank. I don't think that would look nice. So we're gonna be building an automatic sugarcane farm. I don't think it's gonna be the most insane, impressive build, but I'm gonna try to add some color into this one. Thinking about using bamboo blocks, and bamboo and moss, and you know, a greener color palette for this one. We're gonna head over to the farming area. I think it's gonna be we're gonna head over to the farming village, and we're gonna have fields along this whole little valley here, because that would make sense. They've got flatter ground just coming along throughout this whole place. Flatter ground. So we'll have fields dotted around the village. But I think we're going to build a farmhouse. And I think right here might be the spot. Here's the spot I've marked out for this build. Don't worry, we totally, absolutely will have a sugarcane field planted around like this area probably. This lava pool I don't want. Okay, you can see that there's like, yeah, 3 lava pools on this one like piece of land. And I don't want either of these. This one is a heart, and I don't know if I can get rid of it. That's a difficult decision. Alright, I've got a few materials in here. I do not think that this is enough. I think I'm gonna need more. But I do have bamboo growing. Because that's definitely a block that I probably will need more of. These 3 blocks are gonna make up the roof. So definitely gonna need some more bamboo. But I think I should have enough jungle, packed mud, dark oak, and I think spruce and oak is enough. If not, then I have more, and I can get more pretty easily. So let's go and start this build. Alright, here is the house all done. I... When I said I would be working with more color, I meant, like, not gray, I guess. But I do really like how this turned out. I really like this wall. I love how it goes from jungle to the mud. I think that looks really, really good. And then the roof as well. Looking awesome as well. I love bamboo. I really got to use it more because it looks really good. Like, the yellow and the greens, they just go together so well. Ignore the bamboo on my roof. Turns out I didn't need any more bamboo. I had plenty. I had some leftovers even. And now I have just a row and a half of stack of bamboo in a shulker box. Here's the backside of the build. It was looking so incredibly flat when I built it. You know, this wall just went straight across. The roof went straight across. It looked so boring. So I was like, all right, we're gonna fix that. So I added this thing, which I love. I genuinely love it. It's just a little bit of like a whatever, just a little bit of whatever roof for like another section of the building. But I really like it. I think it looks so cool. I think it adds to this backside. I still think this backside, like the roof is kind of flat. And I think some bone meal for this moss will do really, really well. I don't think I have bones on me. I don't, but that's alright. I don't, but that's no big deal. But I think some nice grass sitting. God, I keep getting distracted. Goodness. Some nice, some like bone meal this, so it's like grass and some marsh carpets, kind of breaking away from this flat sight line on top. I could like take it down or something, but I think I'm alright. I think I'll just use that grass to my advantage. Alright, I hear you, man. What you got? Funny that you bring sugarcane, because that's what I'm building. Building the sugarcane farm. Okay, walk away from me. But yeah, I think it's looking really good. Obviously, the interior is not done. Not yet, anyways. It will be done. Guys, guess what? I'm getting it done this episode. I'm getting the interior done. You're just gonna have to give me a second. But yeah, I'm actually doing it. I'm actually getting an interior done. So yeah, because I do really want this place. This is what my decision has been. This upper floor is just gonna be a house. It's gonna be a nice little farmhouse. I think the upstairs might be like a bedroom or maybe an attic. Maybe like this room will be the bedroom. And then this place is just gonna be a farmhouse. I think it'll have a kitchen. I don't know where though. Because if a chimney would come out of the house, I feel like here would be not too bad. I feel like that would be a good place. Maybe in this little corner right here. So either it's somewhere on this. Oh my goodness. Oops. Somewhere on this back wall would be a kitchen, but yeah, it's just gonna be a pretty basic interior. But then we're gonna have some stairs somewhere in this house, maybe down here, leading downstairs. And downstairs is going to be where the whole automatic sugarcane farm is going to be. So, I'm going to work a little bit on this interior. Probably won't finish it completely, but maybe I will. Maybe I'll try my best to finish it. Alright, I just put a quick ring of torches. They're absolutely temporary, but I'm very scared that one of these guys is just going to walk through this window and blow it all up. So, that's what I'm worried about. But as you saw a little sneak peek inside, here's the interior all done. Like I said, it's nothing crazy. Like, there's a bunch of empty space I could still work with, and you know, I could probably add some things in. But it's not really about this room, it's about the downstairs, which is totally not done yet. But we'll get to that when we get to that. What on earth is going on? Can I, like, push you? But yeah, simple bedroom, just 2 beds, some storage. We got this little pantry right here. Table, literally nothing. Like the most bare bones interior I could have done. But obviously downstairs is gonna be what we're gonna be working with. So this place is just gonna be my small little sugarcane farm. It's not gonna be huge, crazy machines, but I've left enough room for both sides to have some sugarcane farms, automatic sugarcane farms on both sides. So it should give us a decent amount. I'm not like looking for anything too crazy. I don't want like I built the world's biggest sugarcane farm. Like, no, I'm not. I'm not doing that. Not yet, at least. Maybe someday in the future I'll start amping up my farms and getting them to like a really big scale. But I gotta go finish this room off real quick, and then we'll go gather some resources for those sugarcane farms. So I'll see you in a second. Alright, and here's the farm all done. It's working, as you can see. I mean, it has made nothing yet. I've just finished this side. This one doesn't even have these 2 sugarcane in it. But it is all done. It's not a lot. It's really loud in here. These stupid mine carts. But it will eventually start producing a bit of sugarcane. Not too much. It's not going to be like a lot. Also, I'm going to have to cover this with like, I think a block right here. So I still got some things to do, but I will detail. I'm going to like kind of decorate this room a little bit. Not much, but I'm going to throw some, gonna grab just a bunch of spruce planks and start covering up some things. And all right. And that's the sugarcane house all done. I still need a sugarcane field. I think that's gonna go right here where these stairs are. Alright, and that's the sugarcane field all done. I think I'm all done with this build. Honestly, it looks okay from the front, but I'm in love with this. I think this little thing. This little thing is my favorite thing I've ever built, I swear. It's just so nice. I gotta add in more builds. It makes the roof like come down a little bit, I think, and that's the reason why I like it. But yeah, that's the sugarcane field all done. I'm not. It's like I'm not really needing sugarcane, but now I'm gonna have a passive sugarcane farm. As long as and plus this sugarcane farm. So if I ever am like so low on sugarcane that I need to take more, I could just harvest this and it'll be all good. Okay, so I saw a comment on one of my previous episodes that is so cool. I love it. I thought it was the best idea ever. I was like, there's no way there's a texture pack for that though. Like, no way. But turns out there is multiple texture packs for it. So I've turned beetroot into tomatoes. So if I break one of these, then I get tomato seeds. If I break a fully grown one, which this is not fully grown, I think it needs one more stage. But if I break a fully grown one, then I get tomatoes, which I'll show you in a second. Alright, this is it fully grown, and if I break it, then we get a tomato. Look how cool that is. Look at that. It's awesome. I shouldn't eat it. That feels wrong. That feels like cannibalism. Should I eat tomatoes? Is that... Can I eat tomatoes? Don't ask. Anyways, I thought that was a really cool idea. And I just really wanted to put it into the world. So, yeah, so now we have... Oh, I'm gonna lose it. Now we have tomato plants to work with instead of beetroot. I like beetroot and I think it looks good, but like as a crop. But honestly, I'm kind of, you know, I'm biased. I'm biased towards tomatoes. So I think that's all the time we got for this episode. It might be a little shorter. I had a little bit of a busier week this week. I'm going out of town for just a few days, so So hopefully that this comes out to you soon, and I'll start working on the next one, which I think we'll be finishing this birch forest. Depends on if you guys want to see that or not. If you want it to be just a little side project, then let me know in the comments that I can just work on it in between episodes. But if you want to see me completely finish this birch forest, then do tell me, because honestly, that sounds fun. It sounds like a blast. So, we'll see, but thank you guys so much for watching. If you did like, then please consider liking and subscribing. But other than that, I will see you all later. Bye!